Sabraski. So once again, as I mentioned, top 8 advancing to the A main later on tonight, 12 laps the distance. Right after this modified semi feature, we will take a very brief intermission, have the candy toss. I believe, as Mark said, going to give away a couple bikes. So that's what is upcoming. As you can see, the modifieds making their way to the staging area. We should be set to go here very quickly. And once again, a big thanks to all our sponsors: Accurate Auto Repair, A&J Complete Automotive, Boston Trucking, Budweiser. Feature winners tonight getting a case of beer. I believe it's Bud Light tonight, Budweiser tomorrow night. Campbell Lumber and Supply, Champ Sports Bar and Grill in New Richmond. Carissa Myers of Jenkins Realty. Chaschuk Enterprises. Collins Brothers Towing, Dirt Race Central, Extreme Auto and Gas, Foot and Ankle Clinics, FYE TV, GRP Motorsports, G-Style Transport, Jiggy Signs, JimMo.com, Joe Provo Racewear, MB Customs, M&B Services, Wasilla Valley Transportation, Minnesota Truck Headquarters, Northern Belt and Conveyor located in Evelyn, Northern Fitness, Olson Custom Farms, Redheaded Rebel Brew, RHR Swag, RockAuto.com, S&S Fishing and Rental, Sabre Plumbing and Heating, Schild Construction, ServPro, Shaw Trucking, Southworth Chevrolet Buick GMC, St. Cloud Auto Wrecking, Superior Fuel Company, Thermoseal Insulation, Total Ag Solutions, Village Lanes, and as I mentioned, our title sponsor, Weir's Machine. West Metro coming on board with a bike sponsor, also giving away 2 helmets. And Winning Edge Graphics supplying us with the candy for the candy toss. So 2017 Mod Nationals champion Mike Anderson will go from inside of row 1. Donnie Lofdahl to the outside. Jeffrey Wood and Jason Vandekamp will share the second row. Kurt Myers, Ryan Gerke from row 3. Jeff Wood and Corey Sersha from row 4. Jeremiah Passo inside of row 5. And Devin Fouquet to the outside. Chad Johnson and Tyler Vernon from row 6. And then last year's Sunday night feature winner, Shane Sabraski, will go from shotgun on the field. Here in our modified semi-feature, 12 laps around the Gondik Law Speedway, top 8 to the big dance later on tonight. So caution lights have dropped down around the Gondik Law Speedway, getting set to do it. Mike Anderson, Donnie Lofdahl from row 1, green flag waving. Mike Anderson, Donnie Lofdahl going to drag race down the back straightaway here in the opening lap. Jason Vandekamp going to settle into third. Then it's Myers and Gerke to follow. Mike Anderson will lead lap 1 in the 57. Anderson, Lofdahl, Vandekamp, Gerke, Myers, and Wood. Mike Anderson's trying to drive his way into the big dance later on tonight as he's trying to stretch it on Donnie Lofdahl and the rest of the field. Jason Vandekamp now has his hands full as Gerke was looking underneath the 11. Mike Anderson just cruising out front. Donnie Lofdahl now trying to hold off Jason Vandekamp. Look out, Kurt Myers getting loose in the 1M. He'll gather it up and we will stay green here in our modified semi-feature. How about Mike Anderson, your former champion, absolutely dominating down the back straightaway. Donnie Lofdahl trying to hold off a charging Jason Vandekamp in the 11, and then it's the 26 of Ryan Gerke. Vandekamp up the racetrack. Gerke will look to the inside. Hang on, Ryan Gerke. Caution lights blink on. Great job as the field avoids the spinning 26G of Ryan Gerke. And we are under caution here early in our modified semi-feature. Once again, thanks for coming out. Night number 1 of the 15th annual Weir's Machine Minnesota Modified Nationals in Wisconsin, driven by Boston Trucking. Hang in there, kids. We are just minutes away from giving away one boys' bike, one girls' bike. Also going to do the candy toss. That will take place right after this modified semi-feature. So as I mentioned, 2017 Mod Nationals champion Mike Anderson. And that was in a photo finish with Shane Sobraski that year. So 4 laps have been scored, 8 remain for Mike Anderson. Jason Vandekamp inside of that second row. Donnie Lofdahl to the outside. Jeffrey Wood. Jeff Wood and Jeffrey Wood will share row 3. So 4 laps have been scored, 8 remain for Mike Anderson, your race leader in 57. Mike Anderson going to jump out front once again in that 57. Donnie Lofdahl going to settle into second once again. Jeff Wood to third in the 55. Fouquet going to battle with Vandekamp and Corey Sersha. Top 8 to the big dance later on tonight. It has been the Mike Anderson show here early in 57. Lofdahl now going to battle with Jeff Wood for second. Devin Fouquet now to 4th in the 15. Jason Vandekamp back to 5th in the 11B. Look out, Corey Sersha right in front of Tyler Vernon. Good job, Vernon in the 40. So under caution here once again, as Corey Sersha was spinning right in front of the 40 junior of Tyler Vernon. Great job by Vernon to avoid the spinning 21D. So we got a few more in. So we'll get Corey Sersha back into position. I'm being told Kurt Myers charged with the caution in the 1M. So we'll shuffle the lineup here once again. 6 laps in, 6 remain for Mike Anderson. So Mike Anderson coming off a 13-win season a year ago. Anderson, Lofdahl electing to go to the outside of that second row. So Devin Fouquet to the inside of the second row. Fouquet started outside of row 5. So here we go. 6 down, 6 to go. Mike Anderson has led every lap. We'll see if the Jim Falls, Wisconsin racer can hang on. Green flag flying high above the speedway once again. Anderson and Lofdow will jump out front once again. Van de Kamp to third. Jeff Wood, Devin Fouquet, Tyler Vernon, and Corey Sersha in the 21D. Mike Anderson tried to stretch it on Donnie Lofdow as they drive down the back straightaway. Jeff Wood and Jason Van de Kamp will circle the Gondik Law Speedway door to door. And right behind them, here comes Fouquet and Tyler Vernon in the 40 Junior. Mike Anderson trying to run away and hide Lofdow comfortably to second, but here comes the 55 of Jeff Wood. Van de Kamp now going to have to battle with Tyler Vernon. Devin Fouquet, Corey Sersha, and Ryan Gerke to follow. Top 8 to the big dance later on tonight. It has been all Mike Anderson in 57 as laps wind down for the Jim Falls, Wisconsin racer. One more time for Mike Anderson in 57. Donnie Lofdow still second, then it's Jeff Wood. This time by checkered flag waving high in the air for Mike Anderson in 57. So there you have it. 8th will go to the 26 of Ryan Gerke. 7th to the 21D of Corey Sersha. 6th to the 15 of Devin Fouquet. Then it'll be the 40 of Tyler Vernon. The 11 of Jason Van de Kamp. 3rd will go to the 55 of Jeff Wood. Runner-up to the 1L of Donnie Lofdow. And your race winner. He started inside of row 1. He is out of Jim Falls. He sits in the SSR Race Cars Elwood Express 57, Mike Anderson. Well, there you have it. The field is set for your modified A main. Later on tonight, the field is set for all other classes. And I believe we're going to take a very brief intermission. Now would be the time. Stand up and stretch. You visit the concession stand. Going to give away a couple bikes here. One boy's bike, one girl's bike. Also going to do the candy toss. So that's all going to take place here in the next few minutes.
Safety of others. Gondik Law Speedway has 16 hand sanitizer units strategically spread around the facility. We strongly encourage you to use these units. Also, Please wash your hands as much as possible. Masks are not required, but we do encourage them to be worn. We do have masks available for purchase if anyone needs one. Always practice social distancing while at Gondik Law Speedway. Try and space yourself 6 feet apart or about the width of a race car wherever you are here on